Winter driving with the Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive. This is our first real snow. It's kind of a nasty-ish day out there. We've got it was raining through most of the night, and it switched over to slush and snow early in the morning, which I think has made for some pretty greasy conditions. We're kind of rolling through slow traffic, which is good. Most people seem to be slowing down and taking their time, and no one's in that much of a hurry this morning that they need to cause an accident getting to work. All-wheel drive seems pretty well planted. This is again just an initial introduction to this kind of weather in this vehicle. I don't think I've regularly driven an all-wheel drive car before. I have driven them and found them, the ones I have driven, to be pretty secure on the road. I had a four-wheel drive truck, but a four-wheel drive truck is mostly in two-wheel drive mode. You could flip it into four, but you wouldn't engage four-wheel drive on a highway, unless, of course, the conditions were snow-covered, awful, treacherous. Full-time four-wheel drive is pretty hard on the transmission, and transfer cases, and tires, and the whole bit when you've got secure traction. So they are kind of made to allow for slippage a bit. I have turned off one pedal driving mode. All the indications are that, and it makes sense that you don't want that sudden deceleration in snow or ice conditions. Oftentimes, you would rather just release your foot from the accelerator and allow the vehicle to kind of coast through whatever's on the road, not making any sudden acceleration, not making any sudden braking motion. So that would be I guess the biggest thing. There is a snow and ice mode for the Equinox. I haven't engaged that yet. I might try it a little later on. Effectively, I'm going to guess that it slows acceleration and reduces, I guess, one pedal braking operation if that's still engaged. But I'll give that a try some other time. I'm happy to slow down and take my time getting to work this morning. I don't love the windshield wipers. I do find that like the large wipers, like this is like oversized wipers that sweep towards the middle, and I don't find that those clear the snow as I guess they're more prone to get snow and ice sort of trapped in on the underside of them. So and the defrost on the windshield itself is not that it doesn't defrost, but the standard setup for clearing, having air blown at the windscreen itself. It must have a low initial setting or something. So I do have, or have chosen to use manual control rather than leaving it on automatic, because it does tend to fog up a little bit, even not necessarily in heavy snow or super cold temperatures. Just when it's humid, the vehicle tends to, I think, trap some humidity. So effectively, I found the best settings are to manually engage the two controls for heating at footwell level and heating at the windscreen, and manually controlling the fan speed. So sort of settled on that. I do love the auto cabin conditioning. So I generally set the vehicle to be ready by 8 o'clock. Sometime between 8 and 8:15, I'll come out and the car is nice and toasty warm. That's good. I think I'm going to disable the auto hatch feature. As you're clearing snow from the vehicle with your snow brush, you got to walk around the back and you got to clean the cameras. It's another step with new cars. In the winter, it's a good idea to get out and actually clean the cameras to make sure that they're nice and clear. But as you do that, the hatch senses you're there and it opens up. And at the very least, if nothing else, it evacuates all that nice warm air you've accumulated in your vehicle with the preconditioning. So I'll be turning that off at some point, and have to resort to the key fob and regular means of opening the rear hatch. So sometimes the automation works, sometimes it doesn't. Other than that, unplugging in the snow, unplugging the vehicle wasn't a big chore. It's a little sloppy out there. When you pull the snow off of the windscreen, it does tend to... nice guy. When you clean the snow off the windscreen, you have to kind of pull it towards the charging port, the charging door. I have a little all-weather cover for that seems to help a bit. So I do recommend that people get some sort of accessory covering for that. Otherwise, you just be sort of dumping snow on the charging handle, and if nothing else, that's just kind of sloppy and cold. So that's my winter report. Equinox 101, first time driving, first time in the bad weather. It does seem nicely planted, but it doesn't negate all the other nasty little sloppy, ugly parts of winter. There's still snow and slush. It's still cold. Yeah, other than grabbing 2 tickets to Bermuda, I don't know what else I can do to alleviate any of this winter driving pain. Check in later, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and good luck out there. Keep both wheels, or keep all 4 wheels on the ground. Have a good day. So one little postscript I hadn't mentioned. When I brushed the snow off this morning and took the charger off the car, off the charging door, the charging door kind of creaked a bit, like it was breaking some ice when it was closing. So like some water got in there and maybe froze. And then when I went to close it, the latch didn't quite take. Like it took me 2 or 3 times to get it actually closed. So there's something really not quite right about it, just in terms of, I guess, the wintertime review and the Equinox EV. Still love the car, but and that door is being replaced because it's been throwing that door open error. Hopefully we'll be able to get that fixed, and hopefully whatever issue it is I had there this morning with the closing will go away. Other than that, still a lovely day out here. Keep safe. Enjoy.